Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first.
Is Serene really there? They're lucky to be alive. The gods of stars truly blessed them. I can understand why she has no intention of coming to the shelter. After being locked up for so long, she could never stay put.
I agree. I think she's very strong.
Strong? Just bold, I imagine. Which is better, really. I don't want to be the one to comfort her. Saving Serene meant a lot to both her and me. If we can work together and join forces, it would be best for both sides. I believe she's thinking the same.
Maybe that's why she didn't come to the shelter. Maybe she wanted to do something.
I know. I just don't want to admit it.
It's different. Good, even.
Shouldn't you be preparing for your next mission? Everything's ready, Hilda. Tell me when you're good to go.
This whole situation is infuriating. So many good soldiers. It's difficult not to feel sympathy for Serene's decision. I know she wanted to help the people of the Black Streets, but did she overestimate her abilities? As for Andreas, his ending was exactly like I expected. Too bad I didn't get to see it in person. You did well. He should have paid for his actions long ago.
I'll see you later.
One moment. You fought Andreas. What did you think of him?
He was a tough opponent, and I felt a lot of pressure when he was talking.
He was really annoying, wasn't he?
Did I say that?
Back in Fallon Academy, you might have observed the reason behind the conflict between Andreas and me. He always talked in the most insulting, humiliating way. I warned him so many times that his behavior had a bad influence on the discipline and loyalty of the soldiers. But in the end, I was the one that was punished.
What happened?
I was in command of the escort squad. But things went south, and I was forced to make some difficult decisions. Andreas had no honor or shame. He asked me to abandon the soldiers who fell behind and use them as bait instead.
Oh, that's totally something he would do.
I refused and made my decision based on what the Academy taught. The result was unsatisfactory. It took me a long time to regain my position after being demoted. Yet Andreas kept rising through the ranks. After that, he kept criticizing and victimizing me in order to climb higher, all so he could become Serene's guard. It's hard for me to accept that the Archon wasn't involved.
If I were you, I'd be questioning it too. Thanks for sharing that with me.
It's nothing. I'm only saying it now because I feel it's time to let it go. I've found my home, and I've pledged my loyalty to the Mistress. We are all striving to do the right thing. I should feel pride, I know. Thank you, Hilda. Yes? Oh, Odysseus. It's a pity, but I believe the gods of stars will watch over him. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Don't blame yourself. Please, neither you nor Odysseus did anything wrong. He tried to do what he believed was right, and he never regretted his decision. Not even after this.
Even so, I still think Barad deserved to die. But I didn't think that my decision could lead to this result.
There's never a perfect option. All we can do is to be strong and accept the outcome. If you really feel bad for Odysseus, then you should make sure his spirit lives on.
I will. I hope. Bion, I found this at the entrance to the temple pass in the sunken outskirts.
Vangelis's dog tag. They finally reunited among the stars.
They were good friends?
More than that, they were inseparable. If Odysseus was a man of principle, Vangelis could be described as both boring and stubborn. Their differences were a constant source of arguments. Many times, I thought their friendship was surely over, but the next day, I'd see them in the tavern together.
That sounds so sweet. They were true brothers.
Yes, it was interesting at first. The others loved to joke about them. But after seeing them for so long, I wish they could have taken a step back sometimes. Perhaps then they would have bickered less.
It couldn't have been easy for you.
There were a lot of soldiers more difficult than them. I worried too much. I just felt bad for them. If they hadn't joined Andreas, things would have been much easier for them. I warned them long ago to stay away from him. Even if they admired Serene, there were other options.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Just complaining, I suppose. The glory of the three.
They had been trapped there for too long. No wonder they were so miserable. If Serene couldn't even handle the war axe, what was the point of her political career?
Didn't she become an Archon to help the poor?
Then she has a lot to make up for. If she had left earlier, she would not be struggling so badly now. I don't think she'll succeed in the end. It's impossible for her to regain the trust of the Aristoi. In fact, I hope the mistress stays far away from her, so as not to increase the pressure on the adherents.
That's very sad to hear.
I feel sad for you, child. You are as naive as her. Have you ever thought that your sympathy may have given Serene false hope? What do you need?
Ada, besides the changes in skin color, have there been any new issues with our brothers?
Sir, there are two who ache all over and can't carry on.
I have a bag of nuke powder. Try giving them some, but don't use it all up. I think it's the magic curse from Aethys. The longer you stay, the harder it will be to remove.
I've never seen such a powerful curse.
This is a very complex and strong magical wave that can erode our protective magic. Seems we've overstayed our welcome. Inform everyone, prepare to evacuate to the outskirts of Aethys to cure the curse first and foremost.
Just a moment. You can't cure it, but I have a better idea. Monster.
Easy, Otto. It's only a magical aberration.
Very perceptive of you. Take no offense, but I didn't expect you to be so knowledgeable.
Who are you? If you don't show yourself, I'll be remiss to trust you.
Allow me to finish. First, it is too late for you to evacuate now. Before you leave Avis, you'll be consumed by pain every moment of your eternal life. Besides, who I am matters not, and investigating would be a waste of time and energy. You need to cooperate with me.
Cooperate with you? What's that supposed to mean?
Apologies, but there is a need for haste. If you're willing to follow me, I'll explain on the way. I can ensure that you won't be affected by the curse again, but you must decide quickly.
That's not enough. You need to cure these soldiers of the curse.
Then I advise you don't waste any time in making up your mind. Quickly now, tell me your decision.
Let us out of here! Why can't we leave?
The Archon has ordered that anyone who wants to leave Aphis must undergo strict investigation.
I didn't spread the magic curse! I have a past and proof of assets. You have to let me leave.
I do not. You need to reapply for the pass. So go to the plaza and go.
Help! Monster! Someone just turned into a monster!
What?
He had a starlight in his hand, and then he suddenly...
May the three bless us. We're all doomed.
Today, Archon Serene and I are excited to announce that a new era has arrived. Freedom is the symbol of true wealth, and these Starites will bring us closer to our goal. From today on, those without citizenship will be gifted a Starite. These Starites can replace fire, so you no longer have to labor over creating flames. Everyone, this is the beginning of our reform, and we will distribute more Starites with a variety of functions in the future. The Resonator program created by Archon Serene and I will make comfort and freedom no longer privileges exclusive to the Aristoid. Bring the people out of the darkness. Let the three shine upon every corner of the city. Out of the darkness!
Line up over here. Friends, don't push. Everyone can register.
Senator, your Resonator Act has been a disaster. Look at what the city has become. The Starlight turned my men into monsters. What the hell did you give us?
I understand. I'm trying to fix it.
Fix it? As I see it, you're pretending to help others, but taking the opportunity to harm me. I've been constantly blamed since the curse ravaged the area. Tell me, who supported you so that you dare to ruin my reputation on the black streets?
Ridiculous. Do you think of nothing besides what you will stand to gain?
Of course, not everyone has a sense of justice, though. Greed is a part of human nature, and that includes you, Senator.
Then I've got nothing to say to you except goodbye. I'll continue to do what I must.
There is nothing for you to do, Aphis. You're the one that should be banished. Humanities, from now on, consider our friendship over.
Doesn't matter. Only those putting money into your pocket are your friend. If you're really considering the good of the people, you should agree with my policies.
Both of you, please, just calm down.
Serene, come here. Join me and speak up for the people who are suffering. Or would you rather side with this imbecile? You two deserve each other. I'm through with you both. Get out of here then. Without my help, you won't be getting your hands on anything from this street. Friends, the Asterigos have abandoned you, and not for the first time. How long must we suffer? Is it because we are not angry enough? Have we not lost enough loved ones? Or have we just not suffered enough from this damnable curse? Look at what humanity has done! This is what we get for trusting the Asterigos. This does not provoke resistance. Then I know what you truly lack. Weapons to fight back. Not just the killing devices, the courage, or the alcohol. No, I'm talking about the most devastating weapon of all, strategy. We need a flawless strategy. One that ensures our revolution is successful. A strategy that can bring stability and security to the black streets. Do you trust me? Do you want me to provide an answer? To provide hope? Then rally to me! Fight for our dignity! Fight for our survival! Everyone says the Asterigos is resourceful, Hypatia.
Yes, please rest assured, the sublimation can help everyone. I promise to free you from the curse, and the ritual is at no cost.
Are you sure you won't accept my treasure? I know that once the ritual is successful, my appearance will become great publicity for the Asterigos. I don't believe this is all you desire. Just name it. As long as you take my pain away, I'll give you anything.
Ideals and truth are a part of the religion. I already have everything I need. However, if your generosity hasn't been exaggerated, I do hope we can make peace between the Warax and the Asterigos.
Done. You have my word, woman. It shall be so. Decimus, give the order. From here on out, the feud between the Warax and the Asterigos is over. The conflicts, the territorial spats, they are forgotten. Let us end it all with a banquet.
This is fantastic! You have my deepest thanks! What a wonderful moment!
Come, let's enjoy the Stardust wine before the sublimation ritual.
Mind your manners.
How are things here?
Thanks to the 3 relics you recovered, and this precious spark, it's looking up. And everything's been done before the Trinity. We're so close to victory.
So what do we do next?
To perform the ritual, we need to ascend Callum's summit at the Trinity. So prepare yourself. We'll wait for the Trinity together.
I'm ready. What's the situation?
Trinity has descended upon us. Can you feel the enormous energy around?
Yes. It's hard to describe the feeling.
Come, Hilda. This magic allows your weapon to damage humanity's apparitions.
That's great, but why didn't you do this earlier? Every time I've encountered him, I've wanted to beat the tar out of him.
Both the materials and the effect can only last a limited time. Marble didn't want to share his secret, so I had to figure out a way myself. Confronting human is inevitable. I just hope we don't have to fight the Northwind Legion.
We won't. At least I don't think we will.
I can't promise what will happen on the mountain, but I'll do my best to support you. Is there anything else you want to ask before we go?
I've just got something else to do. I'll be back soon.
Time is of the essence.
Yes? The glory of the three.
great again! Rescuing Serene was a big deal! She's a beacon of hope to so many people.
Oh? I didn't expect you to have such a positive opinion of her.
It's because she's always looking out for the poor in Aphis.
Wow, I'm surprised. Serene made it. How did she do it? I wouldn't have been able to if it was me.
Do you think she'll be alright back in the Aristoi quarter?
Of course not. Are you kidding? She wasted her position for so long. But I'm actually starting to admire her for trying so hard. Just a tiny little bit. I felt this awkward atmosphere ever since you returned. What happened at Argus Plaza?
Marble's dead.
What? Marble? Dead?
Yeah, because...
Oh my stars. That explains the look on Minerva's face. My poor friend. Those pedantic conservatives will surely blame it on her.
Aren't you concerned about Marble's death?
Why would I be? He's returned to the stars. But my dear Minerva is facing enormous pressure. What I should do now is have her back.
Maybe you're right.
Have you just returned from the deeps? Is there any news?
Unfortunately, they'd already gone by the time I got there.
No! I've been telling them to stop and to not leave me behind anymore. But now... What can I do? There's no one I can depend on.
I'm so sorry, Lady Marissa. Your mother and father are both wise, amazing people.
Oh, Bion!
Don't be sad, Lady Marissa. The mistress and the adherents are all behind you.
And what about you, Bion? Can I rely on you?
I'm an adherent too. So naturally, I will help those in need. If you ever want to talk, please let me know and I'll be right over.
Who is that man you came with? He's cute. I'd love to meet him.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you jealous. If he's your...
He's just a friend. And I'm not jealous.
So, you don't mind if I go and get to know him a little better?
Well, that's for him to decide.
You're clearly flustered. Don't worry. I just want a normal person to talk to. There's nothing more to it than that. What type of music do you like? Converting to the gods of stars? I see you holding a priestess necklace from the Temple of Mercy.
No, I just saw it and brought it back. Have you been to the Temple of Mercy?
Never. It's too remote. And I don't really go to the poor area.
What a pity. I think it has some unique stories.
The Temple of Mercy does have a rich history. It's also been renovated. I heard the designer put in a lot of effort. The architect tried to demonstrate the strength and beauty of women, and highlighted Archon Zoe's achievements through the building. Interesting. I feel inspired.
Inspired?
I said I'd write you a song, didn't I? Now may be the best opportunity. I can't wait!
Guess what I found at Laurel Craft?
Oh, no way. Gosh, this poster's from so long ago. I can't believe she kept it.
I can tell you two are really good friends.
Who knows? Maybe she kept it because Eumenides took her to the concert. She was always like that. Delighted by Eumenides' actions, but not wanting him to know.
Could she still be doing that?
No. How could you ask such a thing? She sacrificed a lot to establish the adherence. If you think everything that's happening now is all because of her feelings for Eumenides, you're wrong.
Sorry. You're right.
But looking at this poster, I feel like I need to do something. I'm going to write a song. I hope it will make Minerva feel better.
Marissa, I think your parents left this for you.
A gift? Oh, by the gods. I did ask them for a souvenir once. But it was just an excuse so they could leave without worry. I knew they would face danger.
Sorry to hear that.
I always asked them to stop, to not leave me behind anymore. But now... They were doing important things for the city. I knew, but... Mother... Father...
Oh, sorry,
It's fine. I never had the courage of my parents. But what can I do now? My music might make everyone happy. So that's exactly what I should be doing. Right. Come to chat when you have time.
What surprises me most is that Serene hasn't changed one bit. Even after everything she went through, her will is as strong as ever. She may not succeed, but I admire her determination.
So do I.
So Marble died in a battle. May his soul reach the gods.
I thought he was an enemy of you and Petrius.
You are not wrong, but he was also the most devoted keeper of Ephesian traditions over the past 1,000 years, and I respect him for that. I'm curious, did the Aristoi Quarter retain its former glory under his reign?
It's mostly good, but you still have to stay here in the shelter. No going out for you.
Of course, I'm fully aware. I overheard what you and Mistress Minerva were discussing. This is just my opinion, but I'd like to see the Nexus repaired.
Huh. You and Tanrius think the same thing?
Because it's our most important source of magic. With our smiths only skilled with starite, we could easily end up back in the Dark Ages.
If that's the case, then Minerva's sure to agree to the repair.
I'm not sure what she thinks, but I'll talk to her again about it. She doesn't have a thorough enough understanding of the Nexus. I fear that once she has the answers to her questions, she may make a different choice. What can I do for you, child? May the three bless you.
I've heard what you accomplished in the sunken outskirts. Truly remarkable.
Stop flattering me. What are you plotting now?
Fred, don't be so harsh. I was just feeling nostalgic. I remember all the prosperous farms and the Quintus storage warehouse.
Are you trying to get me to run another errand?
I do wish you could assist me in this matter, but alas, this time you cannot.
Ugh, not again.
No, this warehouse was destroyed. All my goods are gone. I was just thinking, had you come to Aphis earlier, maybe my warehouse would have survived.
Sorry to hear that, but I can't fix everything for you.
Even so, you will always be a hero to me. How can this humble servant be of service, friend? I look forward to your next visit, friend.